If we want a new kind of life, if I want a new kind of life, I am learning that I don't know what that life looks like and feels like ahead of time, even if it's new and better. Doesn't mean that it's a bad idea to visualize or affirm or whatever works for you. By all means, if it feels good. I'm realizing something wonderful and interesting tonight, which is that my encountering and living a life really honestly beyond my wildest dreams, living that includes discovering that there are better people in the world than I ever knew existed. And that's a shock. And I didn't realize it, but I was preparing myself for this to occur by working on myself and really, as I've said in so many conversations and even videos, really getting deeply interested in developing a more useful relationship with all of my negative thinking and seeing how it crops up everywhere. And negative thinking is the key. And what I mean by that is that positive feelings, positive ideas, spiritual opening, and great stuff, my experience is they all happen all by themselves if I'm working at uprooting, noticing, dealing with, and having a relationship with my negative thinking, which is deeply conditioned, most likely not even from the moment that we're born, but before then. And the way to reveal or to have negative thinking reveal itself and show its ass is to do the things that I love, to seek my highest excitement. When I do that, and I presume I'm not the only one, when you do that, all of the conditioning that says that we're not supposed to do that, we're not supposed to sleep late, we're not supposed to leave our job, we're not supposed to go try to become an artist, we're not supposed to go live in nature, we're not supposed to not have health insurance, we're not supposed to not have a retirement account. All of this shit, which stems from man-made artificial ideas that don't come from God, they don't come from nature, they come from society. When I go against that kind of conditioning and way of life, all kinds of negative thoughts and feelings and emotions appear that would be humming along very nicely below the surface of my consciousness, below the surface of my awareness, if I wasn't giving them anything to wake up to. But when I start living my gangster, exciting, interesting, fabulous, irresponsible life, then the negative thoughts rise up to the surface. And how fabulous, because then we can notice them. Then we can embrace them, love them, slap them a little bit, wrestle with them, neutralize them, tangle with them, dance with them, hate them, love them, but have a relationship with my world of negative ideas that has been running the show underneath the surface the whole time, among which is that I've met and dealt with every kind of person already in my life by now at age 60, when in fact it's not true at all. I'm now meeting and working with and relating with and befriending people who are amazingly more loving and evolved and generous and patient and kind and interesting and interested than I could ever have imagined, because I was under wraps. I was under wraps. My consciousness, my ideas were wrapped up in a film of negativity that I never even noticed. And my opinion is it's in all of us until we start really taking the risks to jump out of our ordinary lives, which are more likely than not based on the ideas of society and not my own and not your own authentic being.